Great job, John Marks. Excellent. To everybody here, this has been wonderful. Thank you so much. Henry, I love you. You know that. To everybody out here, I'm Uncle Walter to Henry. And even John Marks calls me Uncle Walter, and every now and then Richie calls me Uncle Walter. And I give the permission for all of you young men in Henry's wedding to call me Uncle Walter, but there's one caveat. Just because you may become my nephew doesn't mean that you get turkey hunting privilege. Just keep that in mind. Liza, real briefly, a couple things you know what we need to know about Henry. You know, a lot of men, sometimes when they're young, they want to be older, and when they're old, they want to be younger, and that's called an identity crisis. Well, Henry's already had his. Because, as Hugh was saying, after Henry got to where he could walk and obey Adrian, he spent the first 7 or 8 years at our house. Well, along about 4 or 5, as Hugh mentioned, Henry became an enthusiastic sports follower. Well, all of a sudden, Henry changed from Henry Overmeyer to Chipper Jones. And he was Chipper Jones for 10 years until young ladies started coming into his life. And then he reverted back to Henry, so you don't have to worry about an identity crisis with Henry. Henry is incredibly competitive. Those days when he was in the yard, I had to break him Wallace up on multiple occasions because in baseball, Henry never got out. There was never an out that you actually got Henry out. He fought it and fought it and fought it, and all I did was hear him arguing in the yard, so that was great. Secondly, well, I knew Henry really well because he just grew up with us. But I'm going to tell you, I have seen, as John Marks mentioned, I've seen the change in Henry. He is a true servant. I see what he's doing behind the scenes that really nobody knows about, that he volunteers to do without anybody really saying, Henry, you need to go do that. Or he's doing it because he wants to be seen doing it. He's got a true heart. You're getting a great man. We love you, Henry. We look forward to getting to know you, Liza. Cheers to Henry and Liza.